Welcome to this evening's presentation of the API's Inside Story. This weekly magazine program highlights government's plans, programs, projects and policies and how they impact the lives of Vincentians. I am Ashisi Asama. Thank you very much for joining us on this edition. This week, we bring to you a tree planting activity at Big Sand Beach in Sandy Bay as the Forestry Department observes International Day of Forest 2017. We will hear about a play called The Bar. We feature the moringa plant, also known as the miracle tree, and coordinator of the SVG Gospel Fest, Michael Peters, talks to us about the Gospel Fest 2017. This exciting and informative package is just ahead. Stay with us.
Protecting our marine environment,
our forest, our wildlife for our children.
Pollution of our rivers and beaches, deforestation and overfishing threaten to destroy our biodiversity. Protected areas are set aside by law to protect these fragile ecosystems which provide us with water, food, electricity and recreation. Tobago Keys Marine Park, Kings Hill Forest Reserve and Milligan Key Wildlife Reserve are examples of our local protected areas. Be inspired and help preserve what is naturally ours.
Let's value nature. Protected areas, protect life.
A message from the Environmental Management Department and the National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority.
You're watching Inside Story, a production of the Agency for Public Information. Moringa oleifera is a tree native to South Asia, but also found throughout the tropical countries. One of the names given to this tree is miracle tree. Moringa is also found in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. However, how many Vincentians know of its use and value? In this feature, you will learn more about its value, and who knows, a little temptation may even arise for you to plant one. The moringa tree grows in subtropical areas around the world. With tiny leaves, it could potentially save millions of lives. The moringa tree, also called the miracle tree, is believed to have enormous benefits. It has 7 times the vitamin C of oranges, 4 times the vitamin A of carrots, 4 times the calcium of milk, 3 times the potassium of bananas, and 2 times the protein of yogurt. From root to stem, every single part of this tree is said to have beneficial properties. At the Richmond Vale Academy, where the focus is on preparing the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for global warming and climate change, many trees are being planted here, including the moringa.
Yeah, we know the moringa plant here from some of our staff here. We've been working in Africa. And in Africa, people use the plant to eat it, and it had a lot of nutrition. So we researched more because as we have a program, we would like to spearhead and be part of spearheading that St. Vincent become a really clean nation, environmentally sound nation. So we like to be part of that. And then we said we need to plant trees. One of our biggest problems in St. Vincent is deforestation, so we need to plant trees. So we were thinking what tree to plant. So we got into more research about moringa because it has a lot of vitamins, minerals, fibers, proteins. So basically it's a very healthy plant that you could take as a supplement. So that's the reason why we got into the moringa, because we want to do tree planting. We're planting 100,000 trees over the next 3 years, and we started with moringa.
Okay, so tell us about the initial stages of planting the moringa. How long does it take to grow? What do you have to do? How often you have to water, provide nutrients and so forth?
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, you have to get some seeds. You can buy seeds online, but that was a little bit expensive. So we researched where we can find them here in St. Vincent. And the prison officers in Belle Isle, when we were teaching there, he said, oh, there's some in Trumuka Bottom. So we found some seeds there. So first of all, you need some seeds. Then you just need a little bit of a plot of land where you can grow your tree. You put your seed in there and make sure that not as too wet the land, the soil, but that is a moisturous soil. And after just a week or so, the seed will start to germinate, and there starts your tree. We will have more courses this year about how you prune your tree. So unless you want a big tree, you can keep it as a bush. And it's of course easier to harvest the leaves if it's a bush, and it's also easier to harvest the new seeds coming if it doesn't get too big.
Apart from its nutritional values, what is also amazing about the moringa is that it can be grown anywhere.
That's why this tree is fantastic. It grows in dry soil, it grows in moisturous soil, and of course our climate is perfect for moringa. So actually you could grow moringa anywhere.
How long does it take for it to actually grow, and how tall does it get?
How tall? Well, I would compare it a little bit to a gloricida, because I think many Vincentians are very familiar with this fence pole tree, and the sheep love it, you know. So it can get like a gloricida tree, a big one, but you can also keep it like a bush.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines is known for its lush green vegetation. Here exist many nutritional plants that are unknown to most of the population. The moringa is one such plant. Its uses are many, but I'm afraid we have not exploited the uses of the miracle plants.
Yeah, miracle and miracle. It's called the miracle tree, but there are many miracle plants we have here in St. Vincent.
Okay.
Many. Some of them we don't even know, because some of our forests we haven't explored exactly what treasures are in our rainforest. Sometimes we just chop it down and we don't really think about that. But moringas, so we have more miracle plants. Moringa is called miracle plant simply for its nutritional value. It's a great supplement. It's like eating or growing your own vitamin pills. That's what it's like. Yeah. Many makes pills. Many companies makes pills. You can even buy it at the walk-in clinic in Kingstown. You can buy them in pills. And that's just basically drying the leaves and then crushing them, and then they put it into a pill form, and then you can eat the pill. Besides tea, you can put it in your salad.
Yeah.
And well, I think we could use moringa for anything. You can put it in your cake, you could put it on your pasta, you could put it on your sweet potatoes, you could eat it with your saltfish. So I think like a kalaloo, you could cook it like a kalaloo. Yeah.
I use it in my smoothies. It has a lot of protein, vitamin A, vitamin C, and so on. So it's basically for nutrition that I use it.
You know, that you can put it in a cup of tea, you can sprinkle it over your food. You can pick the fresh leaves, wash and chew.
It tastes so sweet, especially with codfish. And it's a plant that they make tea and different things, so I'm interested in knowing more about it.
You told us that you were distributing the moringa in several areas of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Vincentians were very receptive to this. Why do you think that was so? Have you spread the message of moringa across to them?
Yes, we have spread the message of moringa, but also has Dr. Almus McDowell. He spread a lot of message, and other people. I do think the reason that we were able to actually take the tree out to many people, that helped to spread it very much, and it was beyond any expectations, because I have to admit that in June, when we decided that we wanted to plant 10,000 moringa trees here in St. Vincent, we didn't know if it would be well received, but it's beyond any expectations. Started with 10,000 trees, but we're going to get to 100,000 trees. And I think that the time is just right for that. We are ready, because we understand that global warming and climate change is real. Global warming and climate change is serious. It is in fact deadly serious. We could see that at Christmas. And some of the damages we experienced at Christmas could be less if we plant more trees. Because if we go out and look at where there were a lot of landslides, that damaged a lot of our infrastructure, that damaged the water pipelines, that damaged some houses, we could see that above this there were many areas where there were very few trees. They'd been cut down or maybe not planted, I don't know. And it's very important. Now we can see that we need to plant more trees. Yeah.
Any final comments on moringa?
Yeah, let's just say go Moringa. Let's plant trees and let's together make St. Vincent the world's first climate compliant nation. We grow our own organic food, we produce our own carbon neutral energy, and we get ready for climate change. So next time we have a disaster in forms of very extreme weather, we are more ready. And I think we can do it.
I think we can as well.
The moringa shows great promise as a tool to help some of the most severe problems in the developing world, such as malnutrition, deforestation, impure water, and poverty. Our final segment is up next. Stay with us.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Caribbean you're looking for.
Our natural history includes the long-tailed white tropic birds that migrate to our skies and rock faces, the North Atlantic humpback whale that comes to our warm waters to give birth to and nurse their young, the critically endangered hawksbill turtle, and the St. Vincent parrot. These are all creatures that the National Trust seeks to protect for future generations. For more than 40 years, the National Trust has worked to save St. Vincent and the Grenadines' most beloved places, landscapes, and seascapes where great moments of history took place. We work together with communities to value and protect important pieces of our cultural community, national history, and environment, such as the series of decorated Saladoid pots found in Clear Valley, signifying that St. Vincent's civilization is almost 2,000 years old. We do this all because the next generation needs to know our stories, as they will only inherit the places and species we choose to save today. We urge you to plant a tree under whose shade you never plan to sit. Join the National Trust today.